Me's got some explaining to do. I do, guys. I was gonna go live, but then I thought I'd do this and make a bit of a rambling video, which probably some people may or may not listen to. So I don't know if I'm better off going live or doing it this way. But I just thought I want to be careful what I say here, so that's why I've chose to do it this way instead. I'm doing this thinking I still might go live and talk about it, but then I want to do it this way as well in case anybody does watch this and listen to it. But yeah, I've got some explaining to, which people have been telling me recently. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to people. You don't need to do it, but it's in my nature. It's who I am. It's what I do. I sometimes in certain situations I feel like I do have to explain myself, and I have to, and again, whether people choose to listen or not, it's up to them. So as you all know, yesterday was my birthday. It was a reasonably quiet, laid back day. I'm not gonna lie, my birthdays they're just another day to me now. You get to a certain age. I don't want to start calling myself old, even though I feel old. I don't want to, because I know I'm not that old, but I am older than a lot of people, obviously. But yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, and it was, like I say, my birthday's the last few years or so, it's just another age, it's just another number. So whatever happens, happens. So I went live for my birthday, which was nice. It was nice to have people on the chat. Thank you to everybody that jumped on there and came and wished me happy birthday. I appreciate it. And then later on, I went and picked up my nephew from his childminders for the first time, which was really nice. I met my nephew's childminder, who was so lovely. She is a 60-odd-year-old woman, 60 odd, in her 60s. And the thing about my nephew is a bolt of lightning. He is a bolt of lightning. He has got so much energy. It is unreal. And how this childminder looks not only after my nephew, but however many other kids she has in her care, I take my hat off to her. All love and respect to her. I don't know how she does it, because like I say, it's hard enough just looking after my nephew on his own. So yeah, picked him up, went back to my dad's for a bit, and then I went straight up to my brother's house. Now, my brother wasn't there, we're still working. So whilst I was at my brother's house, I kicked back and I just relaxed. I was on my own, just enjoyed being on my own, having some time to myself. But I was jumping between a couple of live streams. I was jumping between Miss Live Free, who smashed it, by the way, absolutely smashed it, her first live stream, and she did absolutely brilliant, guys. So go check out her channel, go and subscribe to her, and go give her a lot of love. I'm sure she's getting it anyway, being with the wonderful Live Free. So but I'm sure she doesn't need it. However, if you're not subscribed to her, go and check her out. She smashed her first live stream. I was jumping from hers, and I was also jumping into Link's jumper live stream as well. I was jumping between the two. I ended up jumping on Link's live stream for the first time, which was lovely as always nice to chat to new people, meet new faces. But the internet was playing up. I don't know if it was my internet being at my brother's house. I don't know if it was my internet or his internet. I'm not tech savvy, I haven't got a clue, but the internet was buffering. Apparently there was an echo on my me being in the stream. So I was only there to basically jump in and say hello to people. I weren't planning on staying in for long, so I jumped back out again. And after I jumped out of his live stream, I was kind of pottering about a little bit with my brother, kind of pottering around the house a little bit, waiting for Greyman to go live. And then I noticed Greyman went live, and rather than jump on straight away, I thought, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what happens, I'm going to wait to see if anybody else jumps in first, if anybody else jumps into the chat, if anybody else jumps in. I wanted to wait rather than jump in straight away. So I waited for a bit, and then I jumped on, guys. I jumped on the live stream, and no, sorry, I jumped into the chat, but I was in what they call the green room, where before the host has to pull you into the chat, and I was waiting there. And whilst I was waiting there, Grayman was singing his song that he was singing. From what I could hear of it, he was singing really well. He were doing quite a good job. He was singing his heart out, bless his cotton socks, you know what I mean? However, it was buffering a lot. The internet was rubbish, absolute rubbish. And again, I don't know if that was issues on my part or issues that he was having on his part. So whilst I was waiting in the green room, the thing is, guys, as well, like being at my brother came home from work, and I was trying to twist his arm to come in the chat with me. I was trying to convince him and twist his arm to come in with me, but he weren't having any of it. Fair enough, he didn't want to be on camera, and he didn't want to jump in the chat. Fair enough to him. He was tired from work, and he didn't want to have no part of it, which, fair enough, his decision. So whilst I was, like I say, whilst I was waiting in the green room, I'm sat here and I'm thinking, and do you know what? The minute I thought this, the minute this idea and this thought popped into my head, Grayman said, I want to see some new faces on the chat tonight. I want to have some new people in tonight. No offence to the people who've been on, but I want to see some new faces on the chat tonight. And at that moment, the minute he said that, I thought, do you know what? I think I've kind of taken over a bit this week. I think I've kind of hogged the spotlight just a little bit this week. Not that I haven't enjoyed it at all, because I have. I've loved every minute of it. However, I think I've kind of taken over. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to let other people jump on tonight, because the thing is, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm here with my brother, and I want to enjoy being here with my brother. So I kind of pulled myself out. And I think Grayman must have thought, where the hell did she go? So again, so this is why I'm doing this now, because I'm kind of thinking, not only have I got to apologise to the viewers for not being there, because I was genuinely really looking forward to it all day, right up until the last minute. I was genuinely looking forward to being in that karaoke session. And I was, in links, trying to get everybody to come over, telling everybody I'll see you there and everything. So, like I say, right at the last minute, I thought, I'm exhausted, guys. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I ended up pulling myself out and just thinking, I'm not going to be in it tonight. As much as I wanted to be, and as much as I was looking forward to, I need to mentally shut off. Because, guys, as I've said, this last couple of weeks for me has been a lot. It's been a hell of a lot to take on board. I'm still tired. I had me and Ozzy, we had a bit of a rough night. So I was asleep and I was awake, and I was asleep and I was awake. My brother brought me home at 6:30 this morning, because he went off to work, and he dropped me off at 6:30 this morning. I thought, right, I'm going to go back to bed for a few hours, but of course, I haven't shut off. So, but I felt like I needed to just step back and withdraw a little bit, just mentally shut off a little bit from, as you know, it's the same for all media platforms, not just YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and think, I just need to come away from it for a bit, and because it's a lot. When you should put yourself on the internet, guys, you're opening a can of worms. You're opening yourself up to the world, and what comes the good comes the bad. You know, when you put yourself on the internet, is going to come the trolls and the keyboard warriors. And not that I've had that much of it. I've had a few, and it is sort of creeping in now. The trolls are creeping in now, I'm noticing. However, I've had more lovely feedback than I have had bad, which is good, which is really good. The response and the support has been absolutely immense from you guys, absolutely immense. And as that other video I did a few weeks ago, the no words speechless video, I'm still feeling it. Someone put a comment on a while ago and said, "Oh, I would have loved to have seen your reaction when you seen Johnny Five O's comment. I would have loved to see how you reacted to that." Irregardless, every comment I've received has been immense and overwhelming, and I honestly, there's only one word to say, and that's thank you. Basically, that is thank you to all you guys for your support. But it's happened in a very, very short period of time. It's happened in a very, very short period of time, and I'm still mentally processing it all. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm just at that stage now. I've only just hit that point now where I can actually monetize my channel. I'm not going to just yet. I'm not, as I've said from the start, it's not about money for me. Doing this isn't about money for me. And if I do get money, the money probably will just go back into the channel or projects that I'm working on for the future. But right now, mentally, I'm not ready to monetize my channel. I am here solely because I enjoy going out and about, and I enjoy making content. I enjoy making videos and editing videos. So at the minute, I just want to just slightly leave it at that. Things will come. See, this is what I mean again with the comments. People have like, oh, you need to do this. You need to buy this for Ozzy. You need to go and do this. I'm thinking to myself, slow down. Slow down. I've only been doing this a couple of weeks. Things will happen. Things will come. Things will fall into place within time. And anything could happen as well. Anything could go wrong, anything could go good, anything could go bad, anything could go brilliant. But at the minute, I'm just taking it one step at a time. And right now, mentally, I'm just having to take a step back, and I'm still in the processing stage. And as I said when I uploaded my first video, at the minute, I've got absolutely no schedule planned. I've got my audits are kind of a bit of a as and when sort of thing at the minute. I'm hoping over time, hoping over the next few weeks or so, I will find an happy medium of shutting off, having time to myself, obviously focusing on other things I need to focus on, and then as well as doing audits. So, because like I said, these past 2 weeks, it's been full on with YouTube. It has been absolutely full on. And I think yesterday, it kind of all came tumbling down on me like a ton of bricks. And like I said, mentally, for the time being, I just need to take a step back. I'm not going anywhere. But I think it's just good sometimes just to take a step back and let it all sink in, which I haven't done quite yet at the minute. So, like I say, guys, I'm hoping you'll have a lot of patience with me. Like I said, the audits will come, the vlogs will come as and when. Like I said, I'm hoping I'll find my happy medium balance as time goes on. But all I can tell you right now is I'm enjoying every minute of what I'm doing, enjoying everything that I'm doing, and I'm enjoying every one of your comments, your support. So anyway, enough said. I've rambled on too much like I normally do. I probably, like I say, nobody's going to listen to this entire thing. I'll be, if you have, thumbs up to you. I may still do a live yet. I'm not sure. I may still do a live, but if you don't jump on the live, you can watch this, or people don't watch this, they'll probably jump on the live. So whichever one, but Yeah, so thank you once again, guys. Thank you for your support. I will see you in Greyman's chat tonight if he will have me. If he will have me, I'll see you in there tonight. I definitely will be in, even though I know for a fact I'm going to still be exhausted because I'm looking after my nephew this afternoon. So I'm going to be exhausted. So, but I definitely will be there. I promise you. I'm not going to break that promise that I will be in there tonight if he will have me. See you later.